Hello Mechwarriors! Today we are playing a Warhammer and we are taking the Black Widow out to the battlefield with 2 AC10 and 4 medium pulse lasers. Why this loadout, you ask? Because I like the AC10 very much and I fitted around with the Rifleman in 2 AC10s, but the Warhammer is an even better carrier for them. It has more armor and more weight to work with, and it brings this playstyle to a whole new level. And a quick side note before we begin. I did this build with a Black Widow, which is a hero mech and is only available for real money at the moment, but you can easily rebuild it with a Warhammer 6R. It is available for C-builds and has the exact same hardpoints. No, actually it has 2 energy hardpoints more, but it's enough to just copy it and then you are fine. So let's quickly jump into the mech lab and talk about the loadout. We've got the 2 AC10s, one in each side torso, and an XL engine 280. And yes, we need the XL engine because we need a way to equip both AC10s. They both weigh 12 tons and somehow we need to reduce weight on other parts. Our backup weapons are 4 medium pulse lasers, 2 in the torso, 2 in the arms. If you're going for the Warhammer 6R variant, then I highly recommend going for the med pulse lasers only in the torso, so that you have your arms as a shield and you do more pinpoint damage, because then you fire all your weapons from one mech component at a time. We've got 5 tons of ammunition, which is very much. I think I didn't manage to run out of ammo in a single game, but yeah, it's a good thing to have enough dagger on the battlefield. And we only got 3 heatsinks, then our slots are full. On the upside, our main weapons, the AC10s, they don't generate that much heat. So it's okay. Just make sure that you're watching your heat scale when you're in med pulse laser range. They can rack up a lot of it. Let's have a quick look at the modules before we jump into the games. This is pretty much the standard configuration for my medium or close range heavy builds. It has a radar deprivation module, an advanced seismic sensor, it has both the cooldown and the range module of my main weapon, a UAV and a cool shot. So there's nothing special about it. I have the emergency button when it gets too hot so that I can continue the dagger. And yeah, the rest is pretty much straightforward. Sometimes you want to hide, then the radar deprivation comes into play, and the advanced seismic sensor is always a good thing to have when it comes to frontline hiding and seeking. And that's pretty much it. It's a Warhammer with 2 AC10 and 4 medium pulse lasers. And this episode is a special one. I got 3 games for you today, so watch out for the bonus game at the end of the video. It's time to hit the battlefield. Alright, first game of the day. We are playing Alpine Peaks in assault mode, and we have a problem because we can't push in. They are all sitting in G7 at the moment and we can't just rush over the hill. So what we are trying to do is we do a flank and try to push around that ridge here. Some of them are already peeking around it, and it's a perfect opportunity to give them some AC10 hell. When doing so, we are trying to keep a low profile and we are sitting on the wall so that our legs are covered a bit and we can still shoot over that elevation here. So let's quickly pop in UAV to see what awaits us on the other side, and then we try to get some shots in. And apparently they are a bit spread out and are covering the space between us and the Marauder there. So I'm backing up a bit, because if I have gotten out there, they had a perfect firing angle and I don't want to die that early in the game. However, we already lost a guy, and that's not a good thing. I don't know if it was a scout or a heavy who got cocky and then shot in the face. But anyway, let's try to peek and shoot a bit, and if we get backfired, we just torso twist our way out of the situation. We really want to protect our XL engine, because the Warhammer has very broad side torsos. So once they are open, it's pretty easy for the enemy to just kill the mech. Oh, and here comes a Kodiak. So that's not an enemy we want to put up with. We go back and then let our team handle it. Maybe we lost his attention, so let's try again. Oh, okay. No, he's focusing us again. So splash the damage and then back up again. Okay, let's try something different. When you're a bit skilled at aiming, you can max out the distance between you and the enemy. 450 meters is the perfect firing distance, at least for me. I like it very much. So you deliver solid 20 damage over that distance, while other weapons stop to be efficient at that range. For example, everything from small to medium lasers, medium pulse lasers, even large pulse lasers. Not the clan variants, of course. But speaking of heat, the AC10 even two of them, they are very much heat efficient, so you can easily brawl away any energy-based mech and yeah, you come out fine. If you don't get pinpoint and have a little bit of defensive skills. So the game has pretty much turned around. It went from 1 to 3, now to 8 and 4, and it seems that we are winning by far. Problem is, at the moment, as you can see, when I fire the medium pulse lasers, the heat racks up very fast, especially when I combine it with the AC10s. So keep that in mind. If you fire all you have, then you definitely will add some heat to your mech. And yeah, as you could see, I just overheat here. In this game I hadn't put the cool shot in the mech, I had an artillery strike here. And again, as I said before, I changed that because it's always good to have that emergency button when you are in a tight situation. And it seems that that Griffin over there, he wants me really, really bad. So I stay in cover for a while, twist my way out again, so that he has to change targets and has to deal with the immediate threat before him. And he gets killed. Very good. Last enemy, a spider who is lagged, and I guess he is down in a second. Okay, there he goes. Very good job, team. Yeah, we definitely did the right thing by not rushing over the hill and instead going around it. So sometimes it's better to use your head. Let's see how much damage we dealt. Okay, 557 damage, 2 kills, 7 kill assists and 2 components destroyed. The damage doesn't seem that much, but we dealt some nice pinpoint damage here. I think my whole team was very good at aiming, and yeah, look at the damage numbers. They are not that much, there's just one exceptional 678, and the rest is pretty much 300 or less. Okay, then let's quickly jump to the next game and have some more AC10 Warhammer fun. This game we are playing Frozen City and we are playing Domination, and we've been heavily pushed from Caesar 3, the good old C3 push. Apparently there are some mechs dying and the outcome was pretty even, I think. Let's try to shoot what's left of the push. The smaller over there is a good target. He is almost 400 meters away and took some good shots from us. And now that he's behind that building, we try to push him. I saw that he had a gauss rifle because there were little sparkles when he fired. Yeah, and I think that's a thing we can use for our advantage. He has a long range build, we have a mid to brawlish build, and we can easily overwhelm him. And yeah, it's true, he has 2 gauss rifles and 2 PPCs. So let's just get in and get another shot, then get out again, because we don't want to get shot by all of his weapons in an alpha strike. Yeah, our center torso is already a bit damaged and we don't want to risk being taken out of the game here. So what's next up? Our team has a good momentum and is pushing, and that's exactly what we are doing now. We give them some fire support while we are moving, and we want to apply some pressure on the enemy team. And this archer over there, I'm focusing his right torso, because archers tend to have XL engines, and as you could see, it worked out fine. It was an easy kill and I didn't need to grind through so much armor. I don't know if he was damaged because he had some ECM cover, but anyway, do it. Just target the side torsos of LIM carriers. They really tend to have XL engines. And if they don't, then you have just removed some weapons. That's also a good thing to have. Apart from that, that game went pretty well. We didn't have much heat issues in the game because we didn't get in a serious brawl. This will change in the next game. And yeah, there are only 2 enemies left. I guess both are lights, and everyone is now trying to kill them. So I overheat here because I really wanted that kill. And there is the last enemy, and down he goes. Yeah, this game was a bit more dynamic than the last one. We also managed to win it, and our torso is damaged from behind. How did that happen? I think it was an airstrike or so. I don't know. Let's see how much damage we dealt. Okay, this time it was 739. Very good. 2 killing blows, 8 assists, and 3 components destroyed. Yeah, that is a very solid end result. And look at that, I got 456,000 C-bills. That is, of course, because of the C-bill bonus from the hero mech. That's 30% on the Black Widow. That's always a nice thing to have. Okay, last game of the day, we are playing the Mining Collective and we are playing Skirmish. And look what we are doing here. We are setting up a very good firing position. We have a solid block in the middle, we have the left flank covered and the right flank covered, so that we don't get in our ways when we try to set up a firing line. That is a very, very important thing on this map. Don't clump up in the middle, you just shoot your friends' backs, and if you don't, you can't shoot at all. So do the same thing as we are doing here and you should be fine. But make sure that you've got some friends with you. If you're going on the flanks alone, then you will be food. So for me it is now pretty safe to kill that enemy around that corner. If there were some more enemies, our main force in the middle had easily overwhelmed them. So I'm pretty safe, kill that even Jaguar and then go back again. Yeah, I kind of want to wait for that little bugger to pop out again and then give him some AC10s. And that, by the way, was fully unintentional. I was so excited that I got a kill that I just hit the button, maybe, I don't know. So there are some more enemies around that corner and I'm switching to heat vision here because I want to fire my shots when I got the opportunity and therefore I need to see when the enemy comes out. Yeah, let's kill that Kodiak really quick. Got centered and that's an easy kill for double the AC10 and 4 mid pulse lasers. Kodiaks, by the way, you should always target the center torso. It's so huge and it's so easy to hit. Almost every Kodiak kill is a center torso kill, I think. And if you're in a Kodiak, don't stare that long at your opponents. That's not a good idea, as you could see. So we have that little bugger over there. Want to kill him really quick. It's a wolfhound and I got a lucky shot in his back. Or maybe it was pure skill. But we have a very good hunting team here. Our even Jaguar is providing some armor and I'm covering his back. That hunchback here also got a red torso and down he goes. Another hunchback. I don't know if my even Jaguar buddy here has still armor left. I'm trying to focus him down before he can apply more damage to both of us. Yeah, I took the overheat here, but I thought it was much safer for both of us. So, my team is pretty much stomping the rest out of the enemy team and I have to admit this game was a disconnector game and I don't know if the stomp was because of the disconnected Timberwolf, I think it was. So I'm fast forwarding here a bit, but my point is just to show you the playstyle of this mech and what it is able to do. So we faced a Kodiak, we faced some other mechs and with a good positioning and some smart moves, a bit of aim and yeah, a little bit awareness of your heat, you can make a lot happen with this mech. Okay, we even got a kill on the disconnector, but it didn't feel like a fair fight, so I guess we have to subtract a bit from our end total damage. Yeah, we did 570 damage, 6 killing blows, 0 assists, and 10 components destroyed. And again, take this game as a display of positioning and strategy rather than, oh my god, I dealt so much damage. Let's see how much damage we dealt in comparison. Oh, and my team actually did not deal that much. I am in top tier again. Okay, everybody forget about what I just said. I am the best player in the world. Almost, maybe. Anyway, that's it for today and I hope you liked the video and if you did, don't forget to leave a rating or subscribe to the channel. I'm doing a build of the week every Wednesday and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Goodbye.